Hey guys, the Red Devil's back again, and in this video we are gonna be reacting to Pentatonix White Winter Hymnal for the very first time. I can already tell that this is going to be amazing, and not just because I'm already a huge fan of Pentatonix, even though I've only heard a few of their songs, and when I say a few, I mean a lot more than I could care to count. And while I am familiar with a little bit of the choreography in their cover of White Winter Hymnal because of how a little bit of it was shown very briefly in Meet Me Next Christmas, I do sort of know what to expect, but I still have yet to listen to the whole version of it, which I'm sure will make me feel very happy because, well, that's what every Pentatonix song does to me. And while that may be the case for this, that is not going to stop me from still feeling very excited with listening to their cover of White Winter Hymnal for the very first time ever. And also, I do just want to very quickly say that while I am feeling very excited, I'm also feeling very emotional right now, and I won't say why just yet, I will reveal why later, but I do also want to say that I am definitely going to be writing down what to say for my 3 favourite parts of their cover of White Winter Hymnal just because I feel like it, whatever it is I plan on saying, and thank you for understanding, and I hope you do understand. If you are new to this channel, then please don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And just like Life Would Stand, I let the song play all the way through and then I give my comments at the end. So guys, with that being said, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react.
Camera's rolling.
I was following the eye, 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 was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall into the white snow, red as strawberries in summertime.
Oh, there goes the choreography. I know I've only just started watching this, but I'm already deeply immersed into this. Wow.
I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall into the white snow, red as strawberries in the summertime.
Oh gosh. Oh my god, the blood in my stomach is feeling really warm right now. For some reason I'm getting Pitch Perfect 2 vibes watching this, and that's ironic because they were in that.
I was following the pack,
Wow.
all swallowed in
I'm so tempted to join them.
scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I
This is
turned
so
round
relaxing.
and there you
Very
go,
festive, obviously.
and Michael, you would fall into the white snow, red as strawberries in the summertime.
Wow.
I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats.
Okay, well, for starters, just like always, I am absolutely stunned by what I have just heard. I mean, I know I've heard Pentatonix's music before because of my previous reactions to them, and because of how obsessed I am with their music, but I just don't know how they do it. And I say that because, just like with all the others, no matter how many times I listen to Pentatonix's music, whether it's one of my favourites from them, or one that I've never heard before but know I will eventually become obsessed with, like this one, the voices of Scott Hoying, Mitch Grassi, Kirsten Maldonado, Kevin Oliesola, and Avi Kaplan will always surprise me every time. I mean, just like with all the previous times, I was completely captivated in there. And I know I'm pretty much saying what I always say in all my reactions to some of the most amazing people out there, but it's only because my favourite a cappella group has done it again, which astounds me with such an amazing and incredible performance, and it's making me find it very hard to try and think of something completely different to say, but I am trying my hardest. And it's also because while I did really enjoy what we've just heard a lot, I do just want to say what has been on my mind for nearly a month now, and it's something I never thought I would say, but one of my friends passed away, and while it has been nearly a month since then, like I've just said, it is still on my mind, but I chose not to mention it in my previous reactions because I didn't feel ready to say it, and now I have. But enough about all of that, even though it really is going to take a while for me to move on from all of it, and I will never forget the last words I ever said to him, which were "see you next time." And I'm very sorry for sidetracking. I'm focusing on Pentatonix's music and the voices of the members, and may my friend rest in peace. Okay, so I don't know about you, but as soon as they started singing, just like with all the other times, I was just blown away, because while I have already said that I've heard Pentatonix before, I have also already said that I've never heard their cover of Winter Hymnal before, so up until a few minutes ago, I was not expecting to see or hear any of that at all, and I loved every second of it, and I may still be processing it not only because of how it was such an amazing and incredible performance, but also because of the amount of power these guys and girl brought to it. And I say that because, and I know I've said this every time, but I need to say it again for these guys and girl again, if I'm being perfectly honest, their voices just have, and always will, have so much control over those who listen to each of them because of how much power and enjoyment, and especially festivity in this case, they have to them, and also because, just like the voices of all the other amazing singers and artists and a cappella groups out there, their voices, as well as themselves, are just absolutely beautiful.
It's beginning to look a lot like fuck this! Oh my god!
And if I had to say what my favourite parts of it were, I'd have to say that one of them has got to be the rhythm and visual energy Pentatonix brings to this performance, because to me, the way they use that hand clap pattern just makes the whole thing feel so playful and alive, and I also think they captured the magic of the song perfectly. That cozy, wintry atmosphere really shines through. And another standout element for me has got to be how the repetitive structure resonates with my autism, because I think the steady pattern and looping melody really speak to how comforting predictable sounds can be for me, and I also really love how their harmonies make that feeling even more calming and satisfying. And another one of the most thrilling moments for me, and possibly my favourite part of the whole thing, has got to be the blend and nostalgia in their voices, because personally, I think they bring such warmth and unity to the arrangement, especially in the way every part locks together, and I also really like how they make the whole song feel timeless. It's such a beautiful performance and so perfect for the holiday season. And I know I've asked this before, but it needs to be asked again for these guys and girl again. How does Pentatonix always sound so amazing and powerful when singing? I mean, I know I've heard them sing many times before, but I just get this feeling as if I'm hearing them and their music and their voices for the very first time ever, and I just don't know how it always happens with everyone. I mean, I think we've all heard amazing and powerful songs before, but when it comes to people like the members of Pentatonix and all the other amazing singers and artists and a cappella groups out there, I think we can all agree that the vocals from these people are something else, but in their own unique ways. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I loved every second of it, and I am definitely going to be giving it a 10 out of 10 for being absolutely amazing, as well as extremely enjoyable, and obviously very powerful and very beautiful, and very festive in this case. And that's pretty much all I have to say about them, and another amazing Christmas cover by them of such an amazing Christmas classic. But one thing's for sure, I am still stunned and astounded, and I know Pentatonix are going to continue making me feel that way, because if the others always do that to me, then I know Pentatonix will always do that to me too. But anyway guys, that is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed me reacting to Pentatonix's cover of White Winter Hymnal for the very first time. Special shout out for this video goes to Pentatonix. Congratulations. I'm gonna go now. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. And to quote unquote life would stand for the next reaction video, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react.